Busy.
Are you looking for a homeschool history curriculum? Or maybe you're just trying to find a way to keep your kids from becoming mindless zombies this summer. Whatever it is, we have got great ideas for you today. 4 very practical, very hands-on ideas that you can use to create a Greek unit study. We actually are using the unit study from Homeschool in the Woods, the Project Passport curriculum, focusing on ancient Greece. You can learn more about that through the link in the description. It's above or below or to the side, depending on how you're viewing this video, replay or live. But we would encourage you, if you have ideas for a Project Greece unit study, to go ahead and comment. And if you have any questions while we're live, now's the time to ask. Hey there, I'm Tabitha Filan, the author behind MeetPenny.com, and we are super excited. I have the whole family here with me today. Here we go. Show Micah. There he is. The whole family is here today, and we're going to walk you through these 4 projects. But really quickly, I want to give you a peek at this curriculum. And I want to tell you, you can get a free sample of this ancient Greece curriculum. It's available. The link is in the description. There's actually 2 links there. One of them gets you to the place where you can access the free sample of the ancient Greece curriculum, and the other one takes you to my website where I did a complete review of the Project Passport World History Series. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you can actually subscribe and receive a gorgeous map. Mapping the, what's it called? I want to make sure I say it right. Mapping the Reformation and the Holy Roman Empire, which is perfect timing because this is the 500th anniversary of Martin Luther's nailing his 95 Thesis to the door of the church. So it all works in together. It's a great opportunity for you to get a couple of these free resources. So let me really quick, because I know we want to get to the projects. The kids are very anxious to show you what they're working on. But really quick, I want to introduce you to the Homeschool in the Woods history curriculum. Now, you don't have to be a homeschooler to use this curriculum. As you can see, we actually are not currently homeschooling, and we still like to do fun stuff. We love to do fun projects. So we're using this to try to kind of keep the summer educational. But Project Passport is the World History series by Homeschool in the Woods. That it's very detailed. They have something for every type of learning style, whether it's auditory or tactile. You know, if your kids learn hands-on, they're gonna love it. Hey, Jared. So when you open up, whether you get a download or a CD, go to the start file first. I cannot encourage you to do that enough because me, you know, I'm a girl that just likes to jump in and go, and I started printing stuff, and then I realized, oh my gosh, they totally tell you what to print and how to print and what you need. And don't be overwhelmed by the number of projects because there are over 50 projects with this curriculum. You buy this curriculum, you have everything you need for the entire study. It's not one of those where you have to buy a separate student guide and you have to buy the DVDs or the audio CDs. Everything you need comes in this one curriculum that is extremely affordable. So what I personally do is I print out the guidebook, which has the lessons that I would read. Then you've got your itinerary. This breaks down the instructions for each lesson. Lessons are called stops. And it tells you what kind of projects you're going to have. The SS is actually referring to, let me show you, the scrapbook of sites. And this is more like your student notebook, okay? Now, if they don't love to write, it's okay. If they don't love to color, it's okay. But you've got to see a sample of the map. I haven't labeled it yet. But these maps are so detailed, and you can actually label them. I stuck my labels in here somewhere. The timeline is more like a scrapbook. Now, the cool thing about the scrapbook of sites is you could always add more to your timeline. You know, this one is actually dedicated to ancient Greece, but if the kids wanted to keep adding to it, why not, right? Some other aspects of the curriculum that you actually reuse for others, you make this really cool. Let me show you. This started out as a 3-ring notebook, right? And they give you this template. So you cut it out and it looks like a piece of luggage. And you get these, well, we turned it into a sticker using clear packing tape. You can attach it to every country that you visit through the Project Passport series. You even get a luggage tag that they can personalize. So that's their own little piece of luggage. And then their travel log. Whatever they remember from the lessons, they can totally apply. The other aspect that you can continue to use for all of the series is the cute passport. How cute is this? They get their own passport. You get stamps. You can make them into stamps, right? Gluing them in. And you can add that to their passport as they go through the studies. And so they've got a collection here. And it's a cute, this would make it fun for even the little ones. Now, the entire history series, the history, let's see, the Project Passport series is intended for grades 3 through 8. But as you can see, I mean, I've got a 6-year-old working, I've got a 13-year-old working. Everybody's happy. So, super, super fast, let's show you the projects, okay? Oh, I wanted to mention one more thing because we actually did the Colonial Life series, which is, they also do American history. So if you are shopping around for American history, they have it available for you. You can purchase from Homeschool in the Woods. You can buy the CDs that you put into your computer. It has everything that you need. Or you can do the download. So if you are like last minute kind of person and you just realized you don't have a history curriculum, or maybe the kids are driving you crazy this summer and they're bored and you need something to do this week, the download would be perfect for you. Remember, the links are available in the description. There's 2 links there. One of them takes you to the blog post where I actually do a review of this curriculum, and then the other one will take you to their website where you can get a free sample of this ancient Greece curriculum. Now, who is ready to show your projects off?
Me.
Alright, this one's almost ready.
Daddy forgot his phone for a timer. Uh-oh. We need a timer.
I'll grab it.
So we'll come back to you, Micah.
Let me finish this here.
Okay. Because I forgot to tell him we needed a timer, and I thought we had everything ready. Of
so
course,
do you want me
it's
to
real
just go fill this up and pour it out so I can redo it?
Yep, you're gonna have to redo it with a timer.
That's fine.
So now I might slaughter these words just so that you know, because I've never taken Greek.
It's all Greek.
He's making a Cassandra, which is actually a timer. So we were gonna start with Micah, but we will do that in a minute. We'll actually start on this side, Daddy-O.
Sure.
And work around since you've got to go get the timer. So let me move so you can see what these kiddos are doing. Hey, Evan.
Sorry.
Can you share with them about the coiled pots that we made? We actually made these yesterday because in ancient Greece they made a lot of pottery. That's one of the things they were famous for.
Is this the one?
And I think that one's yours. I think so. Yeah, because this one is Micah's and that one's Josephine's. So in the Project Passport series, you actually get these souvenir craft cards. And you could, I mean, if you're not into pottery, you're not into modeling clay, you could just buy a terracotta pot and black markers and do a really simple project this way. We actually took it a step further and made the coiled pots. How did we make it, Evie?
We took some of this, rolled them up into snakes, and then we made one flat piece. Then we put all the snakes curled up, and then we put 2 balls, flattened them out for the handles, and waited for it to dry.
Yeah, waited for it, and they're almost completely dry, and then we're going to paint them because we actually used this.
Mine's broken.
It's all right, we can fix it. We used the air dry clay from Crayola. Cray, I know.
You're cray.
She keeps me humble.
We're all cray-cray.
Yeah, we're all a little cray-cray. But then we're going to paint them because we couldn't actually find the terracotta color. So it's fun. They had a blast doing it. They all wanted to make one. And now they have a pencil holder to put on their desk or whatever. What are y'all going to use them for?
I don't know. I'll probably use it for some action figures.
Some action figures? Awesome. You're going to need these later.
Yes,
So take those back.
I'm going to use it. Wait, would water fit in this?
You wouldn't want to put water in it, I don't
Because
think.
then it would
All right. Now, the next project we're working on, Annalise, can you tell them what you're making?
I'm making olive wreaths.
Olive wreaths. The souvenir card actually recommends making these out of felt, but I didn't have any felt, so we're totally improvising.
paper.
The way you start is we have some floral, shh, calm down everybody so they can hear. We have some floral wire, and I measured each child's head around.
Not mine.
I had to guess because you were in the bed. But I did pretty good. This is the one that fits you.
What about me?
We'll do yours later. All right? Shh, please. You're going to wrap it around about 5 times to make it nice and sturdy. Then you have a couple of options. If you're going to be using felt leaves, get the floral tape and wrap it around it because you want to cover all of those little prickly end pieces to the wire. And you can use the floral tape. The problem I found was I didn't have felt. I didn't want to use a hot glue gun. So the regular tape that we're using did not stick as well to the floral tape. So I actually ended up using this Scotch packing tape because I had a lot of it, but you can use regular masking tape or regular gift wrap tape if that's what you had. And then on the card, hang on, let me see this. On the card, you actually have the template for the leaf. So if you want to do it on felt, we did it on construction paper. And then you have a lot of cutting to do. But it's totally worth it. And as the kids are working, they are actually, let me do this one. Can I show this one, please? I'm sorry, I took your olive wreath. They alternate the direction of the leaves, and it ends up looking like an olive leaf, an olive wreath that you can wear. Aren't you cute? Now, why are you making these?
So we can wear it on our head.
Because in ancient Greece, why? They used them in the Olympics. Ancient Greece was home of the Olympics. And the athletes would wear these, right? So that was project number 2. Let's scoot over here. Let me turn the camera. All right, Miss Josephine, what are you and Daddy working on? Shapes.
These are called platonic solids.
Platonic solids were named by Plato, who was an ancient Greek philosopher. In the curriculum, they actually have everything printed for you. Sorry, I'm trying to grab that and it was stuck. They have it printed for you. Can you see that? Can you see that it's there? And so you just cut it out. Show us how you fold them.
Okay, I'm using a ruler, and we are using a plastic scraper to score. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of the perforated lines already cut out. I'm going to take a ruler and just kind of lift that over like this, and then I'm going to take a plastic scraper.
You could use a scraper.
You could use a debit card or
a letter opener.
Right.
If you're fancy and have a bone folder.
Butter knife. Okay. And so I'm going to go all the way around on this one, and eventually it's going to look like this. And these are the tabs all folded over and scored. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a glue stick, and we're going to begin by just adding a little bit of glue right here. And you take one and just hold it for about 5 or 10 seconds, just like that.
Here, James. Show them this one.
And
you make shapes. The platonic shapes. What is that one called?
All the way around. This will be a
Do you
hexagon.
remember? Do you remember what that one's called? It's a cube.
Yeah.
It's a cube.
This is the first one we did.
Yeah. So they start simple and then they get really complex. Like I think one of them has 20 faces on it. I mean, they can get really big. What is this one? And I can't say these words.
Super simple.
How do you say this? Dodecahedron? Don't laugh at me. I'm trying, but it'll end up having 12 faces when it's done. So it can get really complex, right?
This is super easy.
Doctor.
All right, so
Doctor.
thank you guys. Our last project's with Micah over here, and he is making. What are you making? Do you remember what it's called?
A Cassandra.
Sidra. I know that's a hard word for me too. And what was it used for?
A timer.
It was like a timer, right?
I'm out of tape.
Okay.
That's right.
Use this, babe. All right. So show us how you started this project. It's a 2-liter bottle that we cut. This was about 6.5 inches that we went down and then cut all the way around. Then what did you do to the lid? Whoa!
He
Take it
dropped
off.
I took a nail
Here, show them.
and I just nailed it in.
You would want to do this on a safe
Nailed
surface
it.
and not your
Nailed it.
mother's hand.
Possibly.
Just saying. Don't do it on your mama's
supervision
hand.
would
Like
be
I
a
did
good
where the
thing.
cat was.
And then what do you do with it?
And then you put it back on.
Okay. Make sure it's nice and tight.
And you put it there.
Okay. You got your timer?
All
We
right,
have a
ready?
timer.
Timer, ready. Wait, how long do you need?
Oh, he just needs it to count up.
Oh, I need to count
He
up.
needs it
Okay,
to count.
we'll
So
do-
you need your
we'll do
timer to
stopwatch.
count up. And then for every minute or half minute, so you could do every 30 seconds if you wanted to, you're marking it. What are you marking it with? A permanent pen. All right, so pour the water in and I'll hit start. Ready?
Oh, I steal it.
This is a great project for teaching the kids about air pressure too. All right, there it goes. It's running. Whoa, that's enough. That's enough. That's a ton of water. We might end up with a, no, sir. Now watch your timer. Whenever it says 30 seconds, you're supposed to mark your bottle. Okay? Every 30 seconds, you're going to mark it. So, and this is the timer that they would use. I'm so afraid it's going to spill. Look, you're coming up on 30 seconds. You're coming up on 30 seconds. You ready to mark it? So you can mark it at every 30 seconds, and this is the way the ancient Greeks had a timer. What? What's the matter?
It's leaking.
No, it's not leaking.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's where I bumped it.
Mhm.
I bumped it. It's fine. It's because it's got so much water in it. All right, you're coming up on 1 minute. You ready to mark it again? You're coming. You gotta mark it every 30 seconds. You're supposed to mark it. All right.
Mommy, I made one.
Oh, look, here we got a finished olive wreath. There it is. The finished olive wreath. Very cool, dude. Very cool. So as you can see, oh, you want to show yours? Oh, are you folding? What shape are you folding? That's an interesting fold. She's doing her best. For 6 years old, hey, she's doing
Okay,
pretty
this
good,
is
right?
this is a
So
four-sided
as you can
pyramid.
see, we really enjoy these projects, and I would highly recommend that you check out all of the history curriculums by Homeschool in the Woods. They have both world history, starting with ancient Egypt. Right now it works forward to the Renaissance Reformation, but eventually they'll add to that. Hey, you're not putting that in my hair, are you? I thought I was going to end up with packing tape in my hair. They also have the American History series, which is the Time Traveler series. And both of them extremely detailed, perfect for multiple learning styles. I mean, you've got your audios, you've got your, one thing, if the kids are imaginative and they love writing, you can create your own newspaper based on the lessons each day. If you, let me see, if they love drawing, they can create postcards, and they keep up with those right inside their scrapbook of sites. You've got a postcard rack that goes right inside your scrapbook of sites, and you can keep those postcards in there. Just like so. Also, the timeline pieces are beautiful and can be colored in. They are highly detailed. You add that to your timeline. There's just lots and lots of different pieces, but don't be overwhelmed by the number of pieces. Instead, choose the parts that work best for your learners. Like my learners love the projects. So what you can do, listen to the audios in the car, read if your kids love to be read to, or let them do the reading if they are very proficient at it. If they love to read, then let them read through the guidebook and tackle these projects. Maybe one child wants to focus on the newspaper. Like here, what we did is we walked through, we're like, here's what we're gonna do, and which do you prefer? And they all chose what they wanted to work on. So it's super flexible, and it's very affordable. Normally when you buy a history curriculum, you have to buy all these different pieces, like a student workbook, and then you have to pay something to access the videos, and then all these different pieces, and it really adds up. When you are living life on a budget, as we are, you've got to find something that's affordable. And what you do is you pay one price and you get access to all this. Now you do have to purchase the supplies, and the project supplies are a little bit different from what you would normally have in your cabinet, but the rest of the supplies that you need, paper, ink. I mean, that's stuff that you already are used to, especially if you're a homeschool family. So check it out. Let me make sure I mentioned everything. Multiple learning styles, over 50 projects. It's extremely affordable, and everything that you need is in one CD or download. Go check it out. Go through the link that's shared above to get your free sample lesson, or visit my website and subscribe, and you can get the mapping what was it called again? I keep forgetting this. Mapping the Reformation for the Holy Roman Empire map for free, and check it out. You guys are really going to love this study. And go ahead, go pick up some clay. Make a coiled pot. See if your kids love it. They will, I promise.
Especially if you live, we live on the Gulf Coast, and it is extremely hot and sticky outside, so we're inside and we're comfortable and having a blast.
All right, so we hope you enjoy it, and we'll be back next week with another live video. If you have a homeschool family, or maybe a family that's stuck inside like we are, and they need something to do, share this video with them. Spread the word. You are being silly. Look, you see, when the you can stack with the shapes. That's awesome. But go check it out. Homeschool in the Woods is the name of the company, and this was the Project Passport, Ancient Greece. We hope you love it as much as we do. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.